Hey guys, Jonathan here, and it's been a while, but I think it's time for a fresh episode of What's in My Bag. So first up is, funny enough, something that often gets overlooked in bag videos, and that is the bag itself. This is the Fit Pack from Air, which I somehow stumbled upon going down one of those internet rabbit holes. It looked interesting, so I went ahead and purchased it myself. It's definitely on the minimal side as far as looks go. There's nothing flashy or really anything that pops out, but it's extremely well built, and more importantly, it is really useful. What I really like about it though is the top compartment, which is great for smaller things like a wallet, keys, or earbuds. And then on top of that, there's an easy access front loading compartment that is ideal for the bigger items that you need to grab most often. Now what's a game changer with this backpack is there is a completely separate compartment for shoes. So you could totally use this for the gym, for school, for a one-day trip, and not have to worry about carrying multiple bags. For those curious, these are the Converse All-Star Moderns, not a sponsor, but if anyone at Converse is watching, hit me up. I would gladly rep these because I am a little bit of a Converse fanboy. So next up is something you may have caught a glimpse of opening up the bag, and this is the One Click from Libratone, who are awesome enough to not only send this out, but also sponsor this episode. If you couldn't tell, it is a really pretty Bluetooth speaker, and on top of this color, it also comes in gray, graphite, and red. This is going to deliver 360-degree sound with up to 12 hours of battery life. What's surprising though, and I don't think you could tell by looking at it because of how good it looks, but it's also weatherproof and splash proof. Now something I found really useful and also slightly satisfying were the touch controls. It gives you a really slick way of moving volume up or down, or if you want to pause a song, just simply tap, and if you want to resume play, tap again. There's also some modularity to this. You can remove the frame not only to change colors, you can also swap in and out different attachments, which really allows you to fine-tune and customize it. You can pair this with a second speaker, dive in and get a little deeper control with the Libratone app. And overall, this is a really cool Bluetooth speaker that not only looks good, but it sounds good as well. And I'll go to make sure to drop a link below for those who want to check it out. Now following that is essentially my main computer that functions both as a laptop and a desktop for me. This is a maxed out 2015 15-inch Retina MacBook Pro, which I use to edit pretty much the majority of my videos on. It is a workhorse. I can chop 5K red raw footage directly on this guy. And even though I have zero complaints, to be honest, I am itching for Apple to drop the 2016 MacBook Pros, so drop a like if you are as well. Now in conjunction to the MacBook Pro, I'm using a Logitech Performance MX mouse. It's reliable, it's accurate, it's awesome for video editing. And if you've been looking for a mouse upgrade but don't want to drop a ton of cash, I would highly recommend it. Now the other partner in crime to my MacBook Pro is a Sandisk USB 3 SSD. It is super close to 2 terabytes of storage, but if you look, it's actually advertised as a 1.92 terabyte SSD. It is insanely fast, and what's awesome with this is that it's actually USB 3.1. And what that means is that if you use this with a USB 3.1 equipped machine, which the 2016 MacBook Pro should be, you're gonna get even faster speeds than you see here. Now next up is the 9.7-inch iPad Pro, which is not something I would normally carry with me, but because of the amount of traveling I've been doing, for sheer power reasons, I've needed to take the 15-inch MacBook Pro, so because of that, I wanted something a little more lightweight, and that's where the iPad comes into play. Now to be honest, this is what I've been using to really just consume media on longer plane rides. The screen is great, the battery life is awesome, and if you haven't watched Hannibal yet, holy crap, it is an amazing show. Not only is it actually just a good show, but more so for me, it is one of the most beautifully shot shows I've ever seen. It is definitely on the graphic side, so if you're younger, I would more than likely stay away, but if you're into cinematography, please do yourself a favor and watch this. Now in combination with the iPad, I've been pairing that with the Sony H.ear wireless Bluetooth headphones. These are definitely a little on the pricier side, but they look amazing. I love this color. These are noise canceling, which make them great for travel. And what's a really nice touch is having inline controls on the back of the headphones so I can reach and change the song or change the volume without having to reach for my phone or for my tablet. From there, my setup is pretty simple and straightforward. I always make sure to carry a massive battery bank and some USB cables to charge up, but beyond that, that is everything in my bag.